So much leg hair. God. Yep, here I am. Sitting in the exact same spot I was yesterday. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Sitting, I'm still wearing the exact same clothes I was wearing yesterday, but now they're dirty. Dirty, 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 dirty. Just having random streams out, like, just out of nowhere. I don't even say when I'm gonna have a stream, I just kind of have it. I wonder if I could tweet something right now. Oh shoot, I didn't even think about that. How do I tweet? Uh-oh. I don't know what I'm doing. Help. How do I tweet? I'm scared. How do tweet? How do tweet? Shoe. Leg. Yes, indeed. Miguel. We've got a lot of leggy going on right here. Look at these gams. Look at how just beautiful they are. It's so well sculpted. Just so luscious. Look at that one. You just take a bite out of that and it would just be like substantial. Yummy. Right? I'd say it's yummy. Maybe too yummy. How are you doing, Miguel? Hey, we share the same name. My name's Michael, but you know, that's like the English version, and yours is the Spanish version of the name. Is there like another language version of like Miguel? I don't know, but if there is, that'd be pretty sick. Like we got Miguel, Michael, like maybe Marco. Is Marco something else? Shoot, we got like the Olympics like showing on the screen. Is that like copyrighted? I think I remember like the Olympics being like super duper copyrighted. Anyways, yeah, title is exactly what this stream is going to be about. This is just me just waiting for food. And I guess I'll talk about stuff. I think I'm supposed to have my mask on, so I'm just going to put my mask on just to be safe. Because I don't want to go to jail. Or I don't think I could go to jail specifically for not wearing a mask, but I don't want to chance it, dude. I'm not chancing it just because I don't feel like wearing a mask. I mean, I kind of like wearing masks now. I feel cool. I feel like no one could see my identity, and that just like makes me like some sort of like superhero. Just like, ooh, who is this mysterious man wearing a mysterious mask? Anyways, I want to talk about the Olympics really quick. Apparently they got skateboarding going on. I don't know if that's been a thing for a while. But skateboarding being a part of the Olympics is like super new to me. At least for me. Like I don't know if it has been there for a while. Like isn't basketball a part of the Olympics? Or it was? I remember there was like the dream team and that was like a big thing. Like it had Shaq. And I think it had like Michael Jordan, Larry Bird. I don't know. I don't know much about basketball to say who was in what, but I do remember the dream team was like a big thing. And that was like when basketball was just like at its highest peak. It was like in the 90s, right? But yeah, now that we have skateboarding going on, that's like the next dream team, I guess. I don't know if we have teams though in skateboarding. I think it was just one dude. It was just like Nigel Houston. But like, yeah, I was watching it. I was actually engaged. Like I was watching it, and they were just like doing the cool tricks and stuff. Like they were doing like the grinding thing. They were mainly focusing on like just like a specific. Hey, Akashdeep, how are you doing? What's up? Are you doing good today? I hope you're splendid. Are you ready for an exciting stream of the century? I know I am. I'm excited right now, just like sitting right here, just being cool guy. It's awesome. I'm waiting for food right now, and also I have Mountain Dew Baja Blast and this thing because my phone's like at 38%. But yeah, I'm waiting for food right now. Outside. I don't know why. I could have just waited in my room, but I just felt like just like ordering it and then waiting for it on stream would be funny. So I'm doing that. But yeah, we're not even doing an ASMR status report anymore. I think it's just me waiting for food. I could do a status report. Maybe not ASMR, but yeah, I'll do a status report. So, yesterday I did the stream and it was like a thing and it was just like, oh, okay, cool. But like I was keeping it like kind of quiet, but now I feel like I'm just like nice and comfortable. Like I could talk in my mostly normal voice, but I kind of have to like keep my mask on because I guess we're not supposed to take off our masks here. They're pretty strict about that. But I don't know. There's a woman that just passed right. She just passed right now and she didn't have her mask on. I don't know who to believe anymore. Do I have a mask on or what? Like what's going on? I'm scared. I really am scared. I don't know who to believe. I don't even believe myself. I could say something and I'd probably think I'm lying. But yeah, yesterday like we went to Santa Monica and did the whole like pool thing. Like nothing happened really, but yeah, yeah, it was fun. But today was a lot more interesting. I gotta say, today a lot of things happened. So today I woke up at 6 in the morning, 6 in the morning, and then I went with my dad and we got breakfast because they were having like breakfast over there, like over there, like just just right there, just like you go past and then you take a right. Um, yeah, we were having breakfast there and um, we got breakfast and it was like eggs and it was like bacon, sausage, French toast, uh, papas with like peppers and stuff in it, and there's like some pastries as well. Like there was a cinnamon roll. I got the cinnamon roll. I wanted the cinnamon roll, and I left my food there because I didn't want to eat everything because what I wanted to do after eating like nibbling a little bit of my food was I wanted to go bicycling, and I did that. I went bicycling. Eric Scott. Eric Scott, I'm sorry that I had to make you hungry like that. You know, I'm just all about that food torture porn, or what's it called in Japanese? I think it's like I think is called like torture something. It's okay. Maybe you could order food like I am, because I ordered Wingstop. I don't know why. It's just because I haven't had Wingstop in a while, and I just felt like wanting to get it. So I'm kind of excited. Like I know people say like Wingstop's like not, it's like kind of meh, but I don't know. I dig it. I'm not a big wing guy, so I just get the tenders, and the tenders they're pretty dank. Anyways, so yeah, I went bicycling, and it was a lot of fun. I think I left to go bicycle at like 7 a.m. and then I was out bicycling for like a good 4 hours. Okay, maybe not 4 hours, maybe three and a half. Maybe I didn't leave at exactly 7, like maybe 7:30 or something, because I do remember getting back at like 11:30 or something, or maybe 12. I don't know. I'm not really good at keeping time, but I was out for a long time. Okay, so I was bicycling. I went to the Marina Del Rey, which was kind of nearby, and yeah, not that interesting. It's just a bunch of ships, just ships everywhere, and I was severely underwhelmed. Like, I was expecting there to be like, I don't know, like fireworks, like, because people that go and put like, boats like in the bay and like in the pier and stuff, they have to be rich, right? So like, why did it seem so not rich? Like I was expecting like explosions, like a spectacular of the ages, and the only reason I'm still staying here is because I had directions for like the delivery driver that's bringing my food. I told them that I'm sitting on like a brownish couch, and I don't want to like move in case of like if I do move, it just like throws them off. I think I also told them that I have a beanie, but I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if I remember doing that or if I just remember thinking about doing it and not doing it. Does anyone have that where you just like feel like you did something but you never actually did? Like I'd be at work or something, and then like I feel like I would do like a certain task, and then like 3 minutes later like a coworker would remind me and just be like, hey, you did not do that task that you were supposed to do. And I'm like, oh snap, I might be losing my mind. But like I felt like I remember doing it. Maybe it's just, yeah, I don't know what that would be called. I'm pretty sure there's like it seems like it would be a common thing. It happens a lot to you too. Yeah, it happens way too often for me, mainly when I'm at work. I think it's because I go on like autopilot, and sometimes like something happens, because it's usually whenever something like something kind of happens out of nowhere, like it's not a part of like what I was doing at the time. Like it's just like, it's added onto my workflow, and I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll do it. But like I'm really busy, and then like I don't do it. Like I think that's what I think that's what leads to that. Like me just like being like, okay, I'm gonna do it, and then I don't do it. What would that be called? I'm Was that like false memory implementation, or like false? It's got to be like false memory something, like false memory. False memory. Let's create a term for it. Let's create a name. This would be false memory. False memory. Come on, guys, help me out here. Brain no worky. I think that might be the best way to describe it, because brain literally no worky at all when that happens. It makes me feel like big dum dum when it does happen too, because it's just like, oh, I felt like I did that, but my brain's telling me no, my brain's saying like, no, you already did that, you don't got to do that. But it's just like, anyways, back to the status report, I guess. And I'm gonna try to keep the stream a little bit shorter, because we ended pretty late last night. We ended at like almost 2 in the morning, so it's already 11:17, and I kind of want to do like another bicycling thing where I go at like 6 in the morning or something. Like I want to go earlier because tomorrow we're checking out, and checkout's at like 12. So if I'm gonna be out for like 30 or like 3 hours or something, or four, I want to have enough time to get back and then take a shower. So yeah, there's that. And let's see. Hold on, maybe I should take a little swig of the Baja before I go any further, because I feel my mouth like drying up. Gonna use the thighs. Does anyone want some? If anyone wants some, let me know before I put my lips on it. I mean, I already put my lips on it, but like if I put my lips on it like now, it'll be like grosser, because it'll be like, ew, you kind of didn't have to put your lips on it so recently. So speak now or forever hold your peace. Anybody? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna make you drink it anyways. Uh, 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 Drink it. Drink it. Do you like it? Now I'm gonna put my lips on it. This is so good. Right? It's like the best drink. It's the greatest drink, I would say. It's a flawless drink. This is Baja Blast. It's 2:18 where I'm at, and I feel dead, dude. For realsies? 2:18. That is 3 hours from now. So you're East Coast? East Coast, Beast Coast? Pennsylvania. Dude, what's that like? What's Pennsylvania like? Is there a lot of pencils? I'm pretty sure that's a joke that everyone in Pennsylvania has heard. Like, maybe they hear it like once a day. They're just like, yeah, 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 whatever. Just shut up. Just like, does California have a lot of cows? That was lame. I'm sorry. I'm just not with it today with the jokes, with the puns. My wit is just gone. And anyways, after I took that swig, let's we should probably get back to speaking about these stories and the such. And yeah, I went to the Marina Del Rey. Was severely underwhelmed. There was actually there's a park there that I wanted to check out, and I checked it out. It wasn't even really a park at all. It was just like a bunch of like little planters almost in like the middle of like these circular like areas, and that was it. There's like three of them or so, and it was right next to like the pier, and you could just like see like all the boats and stuff. Like it'd be like this is like a planter right here, and then like right here is like an area like to walk down, and then you could like see the pier, and that's it. It was very sad because like I remember seeing it like the day before, and on the map, and I was like, whoa, there's a park, and it's like tiny, and it has like bike lanes and stuff, but it had like no bike lanes. So I was lied to, I was disappointed, and worst of all, I just felt sad. Like, like I built it all up in my mind. I feel betrayed. I was betrayed by myself. But that's okay. That's why you just don't like have expectations for anything. You just like kind of just let things happen, and if they happen terribly, it's just like, oh, what was I expecting? Nothing. That's absolutely terrible advice. Don't take that, anybody. If you take that, don't tell anyone that you took it from me. Cut to like someone from the comments just like being like, I took this man's advice and my life is horribly ruined. And then I think I go straight to like prison for for false information, but or like bad moral preaching. Anyways, after the Marina Del Rey, I decided to just kind of like, your life is ruined already. Well, I have to do my darndest to make it even worse. Then no, I'm just kidding. No, no, I will do my darndest to make it even better than your life is already. Because if your life is ruined already, then it can only get positive from here, right? Like if you're at the bottom, then the only way to go is up, right? Like you can't go even further down if you believe that you're like in such a spot. You just go up. You just go up, dude. It might be hard, but you go up. Oh shoot, I just got a notification from DoorDash. But yeah. Yeah, of course I'm right, dude. Of course I'm right. I'm like the all-knowing like entity of this world. I am basically God. God, it's not actually spelled God, it's spelled WOLF. Yeah, they don't teach you that in school. In fact, I created all letters, and all letters are not exactly how they are displayed in like literature and stuff. That was kind of a mistake, and I'm just letting everyone roll with it because, well, I made you guys, and I love you guys, so I'm just gonna let you have that. Yeah, I love all my children so much that I let them just ruin my stuff, and I don't care. I'm God. I'm not. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell any religious person that, or else they will hang me. Probably. I don't know. That might actually be. Saying that they'll hang me might not actually be a good thing to say as well. I'd be making every religious person sound terrible, when that's not absolutely the case. I mean, of course, there's some that take it way too far, but you know. But anyways, that's besides the point. So so after that, I decided to just like just check out the bike lanes around there because the bike lanes. All right, so the in LA, the bike lanes here are just like it's just all right. So sorry, I got to get into position. The bike lanes here are insane. LA, like you could say whatever you want about LA, like, and I most likely agree with it. Like it's horrible. Yes, it's always full of traffic. Yes, it's always smoggy. Yes, but like the one positive thing that they most definitely have, and that no one can take away from it or say does not exist, is they have an amazing like bicycling like system. They they really seem to care about like bicyclists, and it shows. There's a lot of people riding their bikes around here, and they are doing so in a a very safe manner, and it helps because the city actually puts a lot of effort into making bicycles a sort of like a method of transportation that you could actually use like properly without like having to deal with like cars or anything. I mean, of course, it really depends on like the distance of your job or like your other, your other priorities that you might have. But if you wanted to, you could just get by with just a bicycle. And I'm pretty sure some people do. I probably wouldn't. I mean, if I want to get like groceries and stuff, I couldn't do that because groceries are really heavy. Anyways, yeah. So I just checked them all out, and it is a joy to just go, just ride on the bike lanes. And so I can't ride a bike, but I can ride a scooter. Oh, okay, a scooter. They have a lot of scooters here in LA. So if you ever, if you're ever in the area, like you're taking a trip from good old Pennsylvania to California, I would highly recommend going to LA and maybe renting one of those electric scooters. Because we have a lot here. I just, because me and my brother were looking to see like if they wanted to like, if he wanted to get like a rented like bicycle or scooter. And we were looking at it on the Lyft app, and they were just dotted around everywhere. It's just like there's just like beep 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 beep, and you could see like when someone's using it or when someone's not using it, and like the amount that people were not using them was just overwhelmed like the amount of people that were using it. So there'll be a scooter there for you if you ever want to come over and hang out in LA, maybe with me, maybe with the stars, because it is the home of Hollywood. You might run into like, I don't know, uh, Jeb Bush. I don't know, someone, just anyone you could think of. Robert Downey Jr. Maybe, probably. Does he even live in L.A.? Most stars usually do live in L.A. though, right? I would say that's like a pretty common occurrence that they would all mostly be living in LA because Hollywood's there, and they want to live close to work, and it makes the most sense. It's like I want to live close to my job. I'd rather do that so that way I could actually save some money on gas, like because if I because gas nowadays, especially nowadays, gas is like really expensive, and I'm not gonna spend like $40 or something just so I could like just to get to my job or to just get wherever. Anyways, I'm going super off topic. So yeah, and so I was just like exploring, just check because this was my first time ever like going on the roads and riding on like the bike lanes and stuff, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun just riding around, and like sure it was kind of scary getting used to everything because in Bakersfield, it's just kill or be killed It's just like every man for himself when like you're on the road. Like if you're on a bicycle, it's just like good luck. You are not gonna survive. And most of the times you wouldn't. But here you have a higher percentage chance of actually making it through your bike trip, and that makes me happy because I love bicycling. So compared to Bakersfield, this is heaven. I know it's kind of strange to call Los Angeles heaven, which is kind of ironic because it is directly translated to like City of Angels, right, from Spanish to English. So yes, another late night stream. I kind of wanted to have it early, but me and my brother were hanging out at the pool, and we were watching my nephew swim, or his son swim. My nephew, his son. It's kind of weird to say, but yeah, I would have had it like at 9 or so, but instead this had to happen. And I'm gonna make sure it's not like too long, cause I want you guys to be able to sleep, and I also need to sleep as well, cause well, I'm kind of talking about it, but I had a bike ride today, and I woke up like pretty early to do it. Like I woke up at 6, but like me and my dad had breakfast at like over there in the breakfast area, the eatery, which they have like a bar, and I kind of wanted to check it out, but it closed at 10, so no way to do that. But yeah, and then I decided to go bicycling like after that. Like I didn't eat too much. I just wanted to like kind of get my food and just save it for later. And I went at like 7, but like hopefully tomorrow I could like go at 6, because checkout is at 12, which is an hour later than usual. So I get an extra hour. Lopsided Dust 180. Is this the funny persona man? I think so. I don't know if I'd say that I'm funny, but I guess I am a persona man. Oh shoot! I think my food's coming. Give me a second. Hello there, sir.
Alright, have a good night.
You too, sir. Drive safe. Okay, guys. The package has been procured. Look at that. Look how big that bag is. All right, so here's what I got. I got the 5-piece lunch meal, which comes with a drink, which a bit redundant, but still it's a drink, and I'm a little kind of dehydrated. So yeah, this bag do be the thickest that I've ever seen a Wingstop bag. Like look at that. Look at the dimension. Look. That's like 5 inches right there. Look at that. You could fit like an entire like. You could fit like a cement mixer in there. Look at that. Maybe that's 6 inches. 7? Mandingo size? I don't know. But it is most certainly the thick. And it smells pretty good. I should probably say. It smells pretty good. I'm not gonna eat it right now because well, I don't know if they'll let me eat it out here. I would like to eat out here, like just for funsies. It could be like a mukbang or whatever, but I kind of want to. I kind of don't want to get kicked out just yet, because I do want to sleep in my room. But yeah. So, man, what am I gonna do with that drink? I came into the live stream and got scared because of the breathing in the mic. The Phantom King, I'm sorry for scaring you, but thank you so much for coming in, even if it meant that you almost had a heart attack because of my breathing. I'll try not to be too scary for you. Yeah, I'm not trying to be scary. It's a very friendly environment. We're just sitting here watching the Olympics, looking at a bag of Wingstop that we might not eat until later at night. I still have to take a shower too. So yeah, a lot of things that I have to take care of before I could ever actually get to this. But don't worry. One of the things that I'm taking care of for right now, the stream, I'm not gonna rush it. I'm gonna let it take its sweet time, even if it means I might end up being here for 2 hours. But I won't. I will not rush. I'm not gonna speed run this time. Anyways, enough about the bag. Despite how thick it is, look at that. It's probably bigger than my foot. It just hit me that that Baja Blast has a similar color scheme to your channel. Yes, yes. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That's actually kind of a coincidence because purple and teal are my favorite colors, and purple was kind of like. Oh wait, so teal was like my first favorite color, and I want to say this was like sometime around come on, Michael, come on, 2006 or so, that I kind of like started getting this affinity for teal, and I think that might have been a little bit before Baja Blast. If it wasn't, I didn't really learn about Baja Blast until like 2013, 2012, sometime like around that, like near my end of high school years, or maybe even after high school. Now that I think about it, but yeah. So not directly inspired by it, but kind of coincidental, really, because like it is teal. It's like it's got that color, you know, that figurative sandwich color, and also Wolf 397, of course. And then purple. Purple was my second favorite color, and I kind of came into being around sometime in high school. Like I want to say maybe junior year or sophomore, maybe sophomore. I feel like the only reason I say junior is because that's when I started I started working on my style, and I started to experiment with like clothing, and I started to like get these like shoes, and they would be like colorful and have like, you know, nice colors. Like I got these pair of high top DC shoes that were purple, and I decided to get like purple shoelaces with that, and that really set things off for like my high school clothing. Like it was mainly just the shoes though, so I guess in a way I had drip back then, but it was high school me drip, so a little bit more daring. I mean, I still kind of dress exactly the same as I did back in high school, but maybe a little bit more trendy. But yeah, I mean, I'm a hipster, so what's there to be expected? Especially the green part of it. Yeah, yeah, I understand. It was all a coincidence. It was all leading up to this. This was meant to be. This was all meant to be. Who would have thought that Baja Blast would be one of my favorite drinks, and that it would be colored similarly to one of my favorite colors? That's whack. That's whack. Fate has a funny way of working. Have you ever heard of the Great Baja Blast theft? A guy on Tumblr hid a container in a duffel bag and hooked up a tube to a cup and stole. What? Wait, Tumblr? Wait, did that really originate from Tumblr? Cause I do remember seeing like because I think I seen the thumbnail of it like on YouTube, and it's like a guy just like he's like whistling, and he's just like filling up a cup, and it's like connected to a wire that goes into his backpack or something. But I didn't know it originated from like a social media website. You said MySpace or Tumblr? Whoa. I should watch that. I really should watch that, because I need to take some pointers from this guy. It sounds funny too. There's something funny about like a caper of something so small, like just stealing Baja Blast. I mean, I'm all for it. My dude, he's doing it. He's achieving his dream of getting unlimited Baja Blast. Like this will only last for so long. Like I'm already almost done with it. I got two of them, and I'm not gonna drink the second one to do it. Like, yeah. Mainly because there is a lot of sugar in Baja Blast, so I'm trying not to like overdo it. But also because I need to ration it because this is almost summer's not going to last forever this year, and it's kind of like a miracle that they brought this back because last year they didn't bring it back. Sorry, and that made me very sad. So who knows? What if things get even worse next year? So I need to just get like as much of this as possible, so that way if we ever run out of it again, I don't have to worry about it because it's just gonna be right there, and you know it'll just be there because I'm just we got like a big fridge and we just fill it all up and just yeah. But maybe I should watch this video so I could get some pointers on how to steal the Baja Blast because this is kind of expensive. It's just like $1 something a bottle, whereas at Taco Bell I could get a medium drink happy hour for $1. But anyways, yeah, I will recreate the heist, and I'm gonna make like a short film about it, or I'm gonna make like a documentary. I'm gonna have like my friend just like film me, and he's just gonna be like filming me from like behind and stuff and like from afar so that way we don't attract attention and it's just going to be me like um I'm just going to be like storing all the Baja Blast in my mouth. I'm going to do like a chipmunk thing where I like get all of the Baja Blast from like the fountain and I just store it in my cheeks and then like I save it for like winter for when I'm going to hibernate. And yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but anyways, dang, where were we at? I know I was talking about bicycling, but where exactly in bicycling was I talking about? Uh, Wait, we were talking about we are talking about oh no, hold on, I could remember it. My it's big thinky time right here, big brain time. Um, give me some time. I will get us there eventually. We were talking about the roads. Okay, we were talking about the roads. Yeah, they're really good. They're really good bicycling paths, and also, yeah, like they even have like specific like places where you could like get ready to like take a ride or something. Like if you're on the bike lane and you have to like take a ride or something, and it's like because nearby like the Santa Monica Pier, for some reason, both of the bike lanes are on the road nearest to the pier. So like on that side, so all the bike lanes are like there, and if you need to take like a right, you like if without what they have, you'd probably have to do like some really weird like trickery or just like go on the sidewalk. But here they have like a really specific method of handling that. I can't really describe it. I can't do it justice because I'm just not I'm not smart. I just can't. But anyways, enough talking about the road, but more talking about Santa Monica. So I ended up getting pretty close to like the area that was leading to Santa Monica or no Venice Beach. I ended up getting to the like the beginning of the bike path to go through Venice Beach to Santa Monica. So I just decided to just like, I was just like, oh well, I'm right here, so I may as well. It's like 8 o'clock, 8:20 something, and I just did it. I went onto the bike trail there, and then I just went all out. Like I was just like speeding through, and since it was like really early in the morning, there wasn't that many like people riding, so I could like go as fast as I want. Like there are still people riding, like quite a few, but like compared to like earlier today when we went, like as a family unit, that was like at 4 in the afternoon, and there was quite a few people, and it was really packed. And also, I had my nephew bicycling with me, and that made things substantially more crazy because like I had to deal with him, potentially, being in danger as well as myself potentially being in danger, and also having to deal with like other people like riding around. And yeah, it was a whole thing. But yeah, earlier, like before that, like it was nice. It was beautiful. Like it was like early, like the it was kind of cloudy, not too cold. The sun was starting to like shine through the clouds, but not like all the time since it was mostly cloudy. And like I went all the way to a little bit before those funny little houses nearby the freeway, or like the highway. Is it a freeway? But if you guys know about the meme of the two houses that like one of them's like purple colored and next to it one of them's like black, just like black goth black. Um, you know what I'm talking about, right? And it's like I stopped before where those houses like start, and then I went up the stairs, and then oh, by the way, walking a bicycle upstairs, like while my bike is kind of like light, it was still pretty heavy. Yeah, I saw the meme houses, and I took pictures of it. I think I need to take like, I need to take all my pictures and put them like in a tweet or something, just like, cause all of them almost have like my left arm like pointing in from like the bottom left corner, and I'm just pointing at whatever I'm taking a picture of. But yeah, the meme houses, and like I stopped before that, and then I went up the stairs, and like it was pretty heavy, but I was still able to get it over, despite there being more difficulty, since like I had to walk upstairs, and then like the stairs after those stairs, like after going past the bridge, because it's like you go upstairs, and then you walk on this bridge that goes over the highway or freeway, and then you have to walk up like this spiral of stairs that's going like whoa, and then it's going like whoa, and then up there. So I had to walk up that, and I also had to watch out for like joggers and stuff. And it was a whole thing, but I was able to make it up in one piece, Monkey D. Luffy style. And I set my bike down. I was like, okay, where do I go from here? And then I was like, well, I mean, because one of my first thoughts of like bicycling here was like, oh, maybe I should go to Taco Bell, but I totally forgot about that. So I decided, well, since I'm kind of in the area, maybe I could go to a Taco Bell nearby here. And then I did that. The unfortunate thing though was that when I did that, I was using directions to like get myself to Taco Bell. But the thing is that the directions that I was using like on my phone was not able to account for a entire like farmers market that was going on, and it was like in the middle of like the directions that I was going. So like the street that I was going to take to get there, it was being blocked by like the farmers market. And so I couldn't like go through, so I had to like take a huge detour. But the thing is that it wasn't that bad. It was actually kind of nice, and it was actually a road that I had rode on before, so I was kind of used to seeing it, and it kind of gave me some nostalgia, because it reminded me of the last time we went to LA, and that was fun. And it was also kind of nice because there was a lot of stop signs, and while that might be like bad for some people, it was kind of comforting. It was kind of relaxing. Like I'm not rushing or anything. Like I couldn't rush, but yeah, like it felt just like nice. It felt nice. I felt like a part of a community, like following the rules, or following the rules of the road, and just like letting people go, like when it's their turn, like because they want to let me go, because I'm like a tiny little bicycling man. But I would just be like, no, go ahead, man, go ahead, it's okay. And yeah, I would do that, and it was nice. And then I ended up getting to like the Taco Bell. But before that, I went to I went past the Taco Bell, and then I went to a 7-Eleven because I was really thirsty and I just wanted some water. And like, I'd rather drink water after like bicycling and like going hard bicycling. So I got like I got a liter of Aquafina water, and like I'm gonna say it. I know people hate it. I know Charlie said that Aquafina tastes like ass. Um, Charlie White, critical. He said it sucks, and I don't agree with him. I don't think it sucks. I think it's pretty good. Now people have their opinions, and I guess mine's don't really align well at all. I mean, Fiji water, like I didn't really like Fiji water when I tasted it. Like everyone says it's great. Like he said it's great, but like I don't know. I don't I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't. And Aquafina apparently sucks, but I like it. So like I don't know. Maybe I'm the bad guy. Maybe I'm the Billie Eilish. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm not great with like water. Rated on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a Aquafina. I'd give okay. So Aquafina, I'd give a 8. Actually, no, I'd give it. Oh, sorry, I'd give it a 9. It tastes pretty good, and it's not like amazing, but like I like the taste of it. Like it's got like a certain sweetness to it that I enjoy, and also it's not like I don't know. Maybe it's like a soft water or whatever, but I like it. And yeah, I got the bottled water, and then I noticed that there's this donut shop nearby the 7-Eleven, and I noticed that it was building up like in like customers. Like there was like a huge line just like starting to build up outside of it, like of people wanting to go get like donuts or whatever. And I was like, whoa! Like I actually I ended up like falling into the trap of like like the crowd, where I was just like, man, I need to see what's up with it. I need to see what's going on with this donut shop, and I decided to do so. So I went into the line, and then I waited in line for I want to say 15 minutes, and then I finally got to the entrance of the donut shop. After waiting in line for so dang long, and then I looked inside, and I saw that there was a sign that said they only take cash, no card, just physical, like physical money. And the thing about that is, while that's cool and all, I don't carry money. I mean, sometimes I do carry money, but like that's only if like like a very specific like instance like occurs, like where like I'm given the money and like I have no other choice of like getting it like through my card or whatever, like into my card or whatever. Like if someone like if like my mom gives me money or something, she's just like, here's $10 for being my son, sure. And then I'm just like, cool. And then I would just have the $10, and like it would just be there. Like I usually don't get like I don't get like dollars or anything because I don't like to touch it. I don't like to deal with it. It fattens up my wallet far too much than I want it to be. It's just icky. It it's just poopy icky. Because apparently like dollars are really dirty, and I would imagine that's probably true because who knows where like all these dollars have been. They could have been anywhere. I mean, have you seen like there's this website. It's called something. It's like it's this dollar tracker. It's like, wait, no, it's not a dollar tracker. It's a bill tracker. And basically you would like type in like the number of your bill that you have. Like you have a $20 bill, and it's got like a serial number. You type it in, and then it would show you like all the places that it's been like registered in, like all the cities and all the people that have like handled it, that have happened to have registered it on this website. And you could see like I remember I had like a dollar that was like, it went from like Texas to Arizona and then like to Florida. No, 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 not Florida. It was it was it. I don't know. I can't remember. This was pretty recent. But yeah, it's a really cool concept, and it shows you how far it's been. And I think you could leave like little comments of where you got it from. And some people would say like, oh, like a convenience store, or like a McDonald's, or Taco Bell. And I'm pretty sure someone probably would leave a comment and be like, oh, I got it like, at like a recycling place, like those recycling joints where like people would take your recyclables, and they would like, after like touching like all the dirty recyclables and like pouring them in there and like getting all kinds of like fluids on their hands, they would touch and handle like the money, like without washing their hands or anything. So you'd get like the grubby, like disgusting, like dollar, that's already grubby and disgusting, but even it's like tenfold now, because like the guy who is handling it is dirty and grubby and disgusting. And like he isn't, like, as a person, as an individual, he's not, he's probably beautiful and gorgeous on the inside, and it's just like his exterior that's very rough and calloused. But yeah, you know what I mean. And yeah, so you never know, where it's gonna be. Anyways, that was quite the oh shit, that was quite the detour. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. Yeah, no cash. And so I had to just leave the line and then go to Taco Bell. So I decided to go to the Taco Bell, and I didn't notice it at the time when I got there. We're here for those tangents. Yeah, these are like Kiara levels of like tangents. If only I had like super chats to like read, so that way I could like be on the same level as Kiara. But oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyways, so I went to the Taco Bell, and I didn't notice it at the time, after, like, because I walked past the Taco Bell to go to the 7-Eleven. But like when I was walking to the Taco Bell, like actually going to it, I started to notice that there is something very different about this Taco Bell. It was um this Taco Bell was the I mean this branch of Taco Bell was more resembling of a Sonic than a Taco Bell, because this Taco Bell was like a little tiny like mini store. Like there's no like dining area inside the Taco Bell. The Taco Bell is just like, you go in there, and all that there is just like ordering kiosks, and like a place where you could like fill up your drink. But they had that turned off, and I think I understand why. And I'll get into that later. But so I go in there, and like I order like a drink, and cuz I just wanted my morning Baja, cuz like Baja Blast in the morning, it hits different. Like I remember I went to Pismo Beach last year, and I got I got up early, and then I bicycled to this Taco Bell that was really near my hotel. And wait, was it Pismo Beach last? No, 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 no. This is something. This is something else. I think that was 2 years ago. We had went to some place, but I remember bicycling there like early in the morning at like 8, and I got like a breakfast burrito, and I got like a Baja Blast freeze, and it was just glorious, dude. It was glorious. Anyways, yeah. So this was like a very unconventional Taco Bell. Like I've never seen anything like it. Like the only thing that I like, like I've seen resembling to it was a Sonic. Like a Sonic is the closest thing that resembles it. I didn't even know that like, they could have Taco Bells like that. And to boot, they had like some really interesting music playing. Like they had quite the variety. Like, you know, it went from Katy Perry to like Electric Light Orchestra to some rapper. And yeah, it was pretty interesting. And like they had seats outside, so you could eat outside like a Sonic. And so I was just eating out there, or I mean, I was sitting out there because I only had soda. And I was just, just being a cool guy, just enjoying the weather, just enjoying my Baja Blast. And they had like some eco-friendly cups and stuff, and I thought that was really cool. But I went to like after I finished my Baja Blast, I went to go get a refill, and I had to ask them in the front because the fountain that they had like out for like the public to use wasn't working, so I had to ask them, and then they just got like another cup and they filled it up, and then they gave me like the new cup, and I like had my other cup with me, and I'm just like, wait, hold on, so what do I do with both of these? And they're like, you just get rid of the new one. I'm like, but that's not how you do it. And they're like, it's okay. And they're like, you could only get like one free refill, and then we're gonna have to like charge you. I'm like, whoa. So this was a really weird Taco Bell. But I will say though, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed like sitting outside and like drinking it. It was nice. It was very refreshing, and it felt nice to do after like going bicycling and just going hard, just putting all of my energy, all of my speed, all of my heart right into it. So just like being able to sit down and just reward myself with that, it's just like just okay sign, okay emoji. And then after that, um, I, I threw away my soda. I did not want to get a refill and pay for it because, um, it was like I got a small, so it was like 237. I didn't want to pay that again. I couldn't get a happy hour because it was so early. And so I threw away the cup and stuff, and then I got ready, and then I started to walk back to where I had locked my bike, which was nearby the donut shop. And I got there, and there was this dude who I'm assuming was homeless. He most likely was homeless because what he asked me was, he was like, "Hey, dude, can you buy me some food?" And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, can you buy me some food?" And then he gestured to the donut shop, and we had already been over, us talking about, we've been over the fact that I don't have any money, like cash. So I was just like, um, I don't have any money with me. And he looked me up and down. He's like, I don't know, man. Look at you. I don't think so. And I was like, well, this guy is kind of a dick. And I'm like, well, yeah, I literally don't have money. I can't help you out. And he's like, all right, whatever. I mean, I see you with your smartwatch, you fag. He called me a fag. So that kind of pissed me off. And, you know, like after that happened, I really didn't want to get my bike because, I just didn't want to deal with it. So like I just walked away, and he was just like talking shit as I was walking away. And like, I was angry, but I really didn't want to cause a scene or anything because like, this is my vacation. I'm not gonna let some asshole like homeless dude just like ruin it. And so I decided that I actually had to go to the bathroom for quite some time. I wanted to use the restroom while I was at, the hotel, but, my body just didn't want to let me. So I thought, like, now's the time, and I could kind of feel it. So I had to go look for a restroom. And I had asked the person at Taco Bell, like, is there a restroom here? And they're like, "No. Have you seen how small this Taco Bell is?" They didn't say that, but like, it's something I probably should have. I should have just like noticed that, like, there's barely a room for, like, the fountain, the soda fountain. Like, how could they fit like a public restroom here? So she was just like, no. But there is a gas station down going south, and if you go there, you could use the bathroom there. And I was like, sick. And so I did just that. So I decided to walk over to the gas station, and then I got there, and I went up to the restrooms, and I tried to open it, and I was like, oh shoot, it's locked. And so I went over to the convenience store, that, the gas station convenience store. And I was like, hey, can I have the key to the restroom? And the person that was there, like, attending to me, she was just like, no, no, the restrooms are out of order. I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. And like, how, like, when you know you're nearby like, you have to kind of have to use like the restroom, and like you get near the restroom, and your body just like starts to like go into like emergency mode, where it's just like, uh-oh, we have to drop ship, we have to just expel all of the cargo from the bay. And like, that's like what my body started to feel like when I saw the bathroom. It's just like my body was preparing itself. And I hate to talk about, like, like talk about this, because it's just like, poop jokes. But like, it's just such a, I don't know why do our bodies have to be like that? Like, our bodies are so sophisticated but also so stupid at the same time. Like, dude, just hold it. You can hold it in. We're not in the bathroom yet. Just because you see the word rest and room does not mean that you have to go crazy. Anyways, so I looked past the convenience store, and I saw that there was a restaurant. I think, I don't know if it was a bar or a restaurant or something, but I think it was a restaurant. It kind of looked similar, but there was like an emphasis on like the bar, but maybe a sports bar. I don't know. So I went over there, and I saw a dude that was just working there, and I was just like, hey, is there a restroom here? He's like, yeah, and I'm like, sick, and I'm like, do I have to buy something? He's like, no. I'm like, sicker. So I went inside, and then I was able to get a hold of a restroom, and I did my duty. No pun intended. Wow. Anyways, so yeah, that was out of the way, and then that's when I decided, like, oh, I'm gonna go get my bike, and so I go back to over to, like, to the bike, and I saw that the guy was still there, and he was still asking people for food, and like, no one was responding to him, and honestly, I felt kind of bad. Like, he's a dick, but like, it kind of felt like, it felt terrible to see him, like, just ignored like that. Like, people would just like walk past, and they wouldn't even acknowledge him. Like, I remember this dude just like walked past him, and he'd even like look his way. Like, even after like the guy like asked clearly, like, hey man, can you spare me some food? Like, he did not even like move his head to like look in his general direction. I'm pretty sure he like held his breath to not even like breathe in the same air as him. Like, which I guess I kind of understand. It's kind of like an awkward situation to be in. But like, when like someone's asking you something, it's just like, it's kind of cool to like, respond. Like, even if it's kind of like, not like gonna be pleasant for the person that, like, is asking it. Like, yeah. But just seeing him like having to ask and just be like, just ask over and over again and just be like ignored sucks. And apparently, like, the homeless situation in Los Angeles is like even worse than it was like before. Like, I was going down Venice, and I saw like because the last time I had been to LA, there were a few tents, like, for homeless people, but the amount of tents that were like, lining like the bike trail were like just it was just insane. Like there were so many tents of like for homeless people. Like it was kind of sad, and I think that's the reason why the Taco Bell didn't have a they didn't have their soda fountain in use, was probably because like maybe they dealt with like homeless people coming in and like getting like drinks and whatever, and I think that's why they had that turned off. Because there's also a lot of like homeless people in Santa Monica as well, and not just Venice Beach. The homeless problem in LA is is pretty bad. But enough about that. Enough about talking about that. Let's get back into the lighter stuff. And so after Taco Bell and after getting my bike and being very depressed by homeless people, I decided to go back to the hotel. And so I rode back. It's honestly not really that significant. Oh wait, no, not really. I was gonna say like this dude I guess saw me like at Venice, and then I had passed by him like on the way to Taco Bell. Like the reason I didn't want to say it was because like this was before like I even like went to 7-Eleven. Yeah, but a guy, I guess remembered seeing me at like Venice, and then he saw me like nearby the Taco Bell, like the intersection near Taco Bell, and he was just like, "Hey, you were at Venice, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Man, are you, dude? Are you like following me or something?" I'm like, "Nah, man. I mean, maybe. Who knows?" And he's like, and like that was a very nice like conversation. Like it was short, sweet, and he was like, "How are you doing, man?" I'm like, "I'm doing great. I hope you're doing good." He's like, "I'm doing fantastic." Like it was a very short, sweet, conversation, small talk, but still, I enjoyed it. It was, it was very warming, like heartwarming. Like, do I really stick out that much? I guess I do. But anyways, yeah, I head back to the hotel. Really insignificant. Get back, and then my nephew is just like, "Oh, I want to go swimming," and my brother, his dad, he didn't really feel like doing it. He wasn't up to the challenge. So I was just like, "Well, I'm really sweaty and I smell terrible, and I could use a good bath. I guess I'll go swimming." And I did want to go swimming like the day before, but I just didn't get a chance to. So I decided to take my chance now, because if I didn't take my chance now, I probably wouldn't be able to swim at all. And so we went swimming, and it was fun. I hadn't swam in a while. It's been a hot minute, but I thought that I had forgotten how to swim, but I guess not. And we were just like hanging out in the pool, and we'd do like tricks. Like he would do like a handstand. I would try to do like a front flip in the pool, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And you know, you just hanging out, just talking. And then there was a jacuzzi, or a hot tub, jacuzzi, something. Uh, but we got into it after, and it's just like it was like such a huge difference in terms of like, yeah, it's a 12, 13, but it's a huge difference like from like temperature wise. Like the pool was like really cold, but the jacuzzi, let me tell you, it was quite warm indeed. And we got in, and like there was no jet. Like there's no jets working except for just one, and it was like near the feet. And let me tell you, this jet was like so powerful. Like I put my foot like against it, and like my foot's just like flying like upwards, like out of the water. Like it would just like fully extend my leg out, like, and it was just sticking out. of the water. It wouldn't actually, it didn't actually do that, but it was a pretty powerful jet, and it felt like kind of like a massage on my foot. So I would just like put my feet right there, like near the thing, and it was just like, brrr, and I was like, ah. And then after that, we got out, and we went to the room and took showers and stuff, and we got ready to go to Santa Monica again. But this time, this time it was personal. This time we would actually do things, because when we went to Santa Monica yesterday, we really didn't do much of anything. Like my brother and his son hung out in the arcade for like an hour or so. But other than that, we just kind of went on the pier, sat down. My oldest brother and my dad just like sat down for like the entirety of it, while we hung out. But this time we actually got to do some things, and mainly that revolved around bicycling. Me and my nephew went bicycling. I think I talked about it earlier, but yeah. And we decided to, or I decided that we would like do my route that I did last time I went to Santa Monica, which was to go from Venice all the way to I can't remember the location, but it was another beach. So we had left Santa Monica. We had escaped the city limits. We had escaped the smog, the the terribleness of it all, and then we went to. I'm gonna get a drink of Baja Blast. Maybe we could take a little bit of a break of talking about it. Oh my God! Look at my hair. Disgusting. Don't look. It's disgusting. So how are you guys doing? There hasn't been too much chats right now, and that's okay. You know, if y'all want to just listen, that's fine. I kind of like that. I get to just like tell a story. Oh, dude has a the dude has a nice name. The guy that dropped off my stuff has a nice name. I won't say it out loud, but pretty cool. It really because he had like an accent, and now that I saw his name, I think I have a feeling um, I might know where he's from. Um, I won't say though, but yeah, y'all doing good? Y'all doing great? We all hanging out here. It's a Saturday night, technically a Sunday morning, but you know what I mean. Um, yeah, yep. That's good. That's good. Well, anyways, I could continue with the story. So yeah, we went to the other beach, and it was pretty fun. My nephew has kind of like an obsession with poppets, and he bought another poppet. Um, or I think yeah, he bought it with like his own money. He bought like a tiny little poppet, and he brought like his Among Us poppet, and he like just had it out, and he was just like showing it to people. But like I told him to just like put it in his backpack, because like he wanted to have it like hanging off of his backpack. And it's like, no, because like if he's gonna be bicycling, it's gonna be like rubbing against the bike tire, like his rear tire, and that's kind of like a no-no, because it's gonna mess up his poppet, and it might get stuck in the bike tire or something, and that might be bad. So yeah, he bought another poppet, and he had to like force it to fit inside the backpack. And then we continued on our way to the next beach, like outside of Santa Monica. And then we ended up getting there, and we just kind of sat and just like we just like watched the water, the people. I was people watching, which is kind of nice. Um, yeah, and it was just good to like sit down after like bicycling for so long. Like I think we were bicycling for like 25 minutes. We did take frequent stops though, because my nephew would get tired, or he would like want to like buy something like a candy or whatever, or he would have to use like the bathroom. And yeah, but he did get tired a few times, and I could see why, because we would sometimes go fast, and I would just like speed, and then he would like try to like catch up with me, and he wouldn't really be able to, so I'd have to slow down. But that was kind of like my way of like being able to like go fast, even though I'd have to slow down for him like eventually. And yeah, it was fun. It was tons of fun. And after like we got to the beach and was just like looked at stuff and people watched, we decided to go back and meet up with like the others. And so we rode back, and I decided to, because like I was leading most of the way, I decided to let him lead this time, and he did a pretty good job. I was actually proud of him. He was able to like see if anyone's like coming behind him. He would like look, and he would like move out of the way. Sometimes he'd forget, and I'd have to look for him. But that's kind of like the good part about like having someone that you could ride with. You have like a co-pilot almost, like someone that you could trust, someone that you could you could let your worries just melt away, and you could just ride. I mean, of course you'd have to like pay attention, but you could pay attention a little less, because like if you're both like half paying attention, that's just like one one full person paying attention, right? That's how math works, right? Maybe not the best decision, but yeah. Anyway, like, no, I won't talk about that because it's kind of embarrassing for him. And if he's somehow watching, I don't want him to like get embarrassed. I'm not gonna just throw him under the bus like that, because I love my boy. I love my boy. And we ended up getting back to the pier, and it was kind of a pain in the butt getting onto the pier because there were so many people, and we had to like, we had to pull like some really weird shenanigans to like get onto the pier like in a very quick manner, because we just wanted to meet up with my dad and my brother and my oldest brother. And we did do that, and we speed run our way onto the pier. I gotta leave. I'm getting really tired, so bye. All right, later, Eric. Thanks for hanging out with us, or hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Thanks for listening to me just like rambling on about like stuff that I did. And yeah, you have a good one. I hope you have a good night. Bye. I'm going to miss Eric, but it's okay. It is pretty late, anyways. He needs his sleepy time, and I do need my sleepy time as well. I also need my foodie time. But don't worry, we're almost there. We're almost at the end of the story. So yeah, we got to the pier, and then we met up with my family, or the rest of my family, and then we decided to get some food, or my nephew wanted to get food, because I guess like my brother and my oldest brother and my dad had already ate on the pier. So I bought, or well, technically my brother bought, but I guess his card wouldn't work at the food place that we went to. I bought a Japanese hot dog for my nephew, and it was like a beef and a beef bacon cheese hot dog, which doesn't sound uh, Japanese at all. But they had like other like they had other like of course varieties, but that's just what he wanted. And I didn't eat. I wanted to get one, but it was expensive. It was like $8 a dog. I'm like, geez. I mean, I understand like people got to make money, but dang, I'm just a cheapskate, I guess. And that's why this is here, because I didn't eat anything at all except for like the continental breakfast, and I guess Baja Blast, if you want to count that as food. And so after that, we head back, and we get to the truck, and then we head back to the hotel. And then my nephew ends up wanting to take another dip in the pool, so He does that, and it's really late, and it's dark. There's like only two people there, and they're not even in the pool. They're in the jacuzzi. So the whole pool exists just for my nephew to go in, and he's hanging out in there, and then the two people end up leaving. So it's just us three, like me, my brother, and my nephew inside the pool area. And at this point, it's already past 10, which is when the pool ends. I mean, the pool time ends, and they like don't want you to be there anymore. But they can't really close it when someone's in there. So we kind of hang out there for as long as we can. And I know I said that like they can't close it when there's people in there, but like I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, so we're hanging out there, and my nephew's just like, he's just like having fun, and then he gets bored, and he's just like, "Can you dare me to do things?" So we would dare him to like do some dumb stuff, and he would do it. And like my brother dared him to like take off his boxers like in the jacuzzi, and he did. I mean, not his boxers, but like his trunks, and he took him off in the jacuzzi, and he put him there like in front of like us for us to see, and we're like, ew, and like he did it, and I'm like, oh my god. And then like I would dare him to do like some really dumb things as well. Like I dared him to like uh he couldn't do it, but it was because I was mainly dicking around. But I dared him to like do a handstand in the jacuzzi while reciting Hamlet's famous "To Be or Not to Be" monologue, um, ad verbatim, and also to hold his nose and do a little dance while doing a handstand with his feet, like do a little dance with his legs. I mean, I should say, and he couldn't do it. But of course, that's because I knew he couldn't do it. I was just going for something really stupid. But then I started going for like dares where I would like let him test his ability to like swim in the pool. So I dared him to like do a lap in the big pool, and then after that like he would go from like one side of the pool to the other, and after that he would go to the jacuzzi, and he would sit on the furthest corner, like that's furthest away from the pool. And I'd be like, I dare you to do this in under a minute and 30 seconds. And he did it. He did that one in 40 seconds. And then he did another dare that I had, which was for him to like, this was a pool only dare, but like it was for him to go from like corner to corner 6 times. Like he would go from one corner, like this is, all right, so this is the pool right here. There we go. I will create a rectangle. So he went from this corner to this corner to this corner to this corner and to this corner. And I should have had him do like this corner as well, but oh well, no biggie. And then he did that, and I was like, do it in under 2 minutes, or I was giving him some leeway, and he did it. He did it in a minute and like 8 seconds, so almost half the time. I was like, golly. And apparently he had been like swimming a lot, like at his mom's house. So he's been getting some practice in. I was like amazed. And after that, a few more dares happened. They weren't really, significant. Like it was just like do a cannonball or whatever. But like a little after that, a security guard came, and he asked us to leave. He wasn't mean about it or anything. He's just like, yeah, it closes at 10. Can you leave? And we ended up doing that because he asked nicely, and we knew we were stretching like the boundaries of being in the pool after 10 p.m., which is when it closed. And it was like 10:30 or so when he asked us. So I feel like there's like a grace period for like letting people be in there, like 30 minutes or so. So yeah, we left the pool, and then we went to back to our rooms, and I ended up ordering some food, and I ended up coming out here to wait for it, and I ended up starting a stream, and here we are. And yeah, we reached the present. So yeah. Um, well, what time is it? It is 12:30. Oh God. Okay, so yes, it's a lot of wolf lore. Dang, I talked for so long, like I barely didn't stop, and I was like pretty like on point with like talking about all the important bits. Like I didn't do any tangents. I didn't pull a Kiara. I mean, I did do tangents, but like near the tail end of this stream, I started to like kick it into high gear and like actually talk about what I actually wanted to talk about, which was like a report of my status and my progress for today. And I did it. I'm proud of myself. And I hope you guys are proud of me too. Please be proud of me. But yeah, like I said, I kind of want to keep this stream at least somewhat brief. And it's already gonna be 1:30 in like 4 minutes. It's gonna be 1:30. So I think I'm gonna cut it here because I'm starting to get a little hungry. And oh, you guys are proud of me. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it here because my stomach's actually starting to growl, and I'm pretty hungry. And I don't think they'll let me eat out here. And if they do, I don't think I'd really want to make a mess or anything. Not that I would make a mess, but like if it happens, I would not like for that to happen. I wouldn't want to be a part of that. So yeah, I I, I think this is the sorry. I think this is the end for tonight. I'd like to do one more stream before we leave tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it at the Taco Bell, like the unconventional Taco Bell, and it could just be like an outdoor stream. Maybe it could even be a bicycling stream. I wanted to do that today, but I was kind of scared about doing it because I don't know like the roads or anything. But now that I kind of know like how the roads and the bike lanes work here, maybe I could do it, and I could be a little bit more confident in it because it's actually really safe. Like riding on the bike lanes and stuff. But I'll think about it. I'll see how I feel about it in the morning. And if not, maybe I'll have to wait until like I get to like a Taco Bell or something. But yeah, yeah, that's all for today. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you later, Kai. Thank you. I will do my best to eat and sleep well. I'm definitely gonna eat that whole bag, like the moment that like I walk into like the hotel room. But yeah, all right. I'll see you guys later. For the people that came, thank you so much for listening to me to ramble, like for an hour, nearly an hour and a half. And for the people that are potentially listening to this archived, thank you for listening all the way to this point. And even if you did skip over to like the end, that's okay. I understand. Sometimes, you want to cut straight to the chase and just like get straight to the ending of something. And, I know that feeling. I like to watch I like my first episodes of sitcoms and stuff that I watch to be like the very last episode. So, I'm on your side. I'm on your side. And with that, we are going to end the stream. So I'll see you guys later. You guys sleep well. You have a good day, a good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is in your general area, your neck of the woods. I wish you a great one of those. But to me, I'll be wishing you a good night. So I guess this is good night. Good night, everyone. You have a great time. Thank you. I love you. Bye.